Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night.
Alright, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're doing a team of the season prediction for the Bundesliga. Anyway, let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with Jan Sommer, who's had a really good season, and also there's not many other goalkeepers except from Neuer who would challenge him in this. And of course Galacki has had a good season, but he's already been in the community Tots, so he won't get a Bundesliga one. And as you can see, I've changed up the format where I've got the matches played, clean sheets for keepers, saves as well, and he's had a solid ratio, so I can definitely see him getting one. Also, that Neuer would be a really fun card to use, as there's so many defenders from the Bundesliga that you can link him to. Now into the next one, we're using a Hakimi. Of course, this card would be next year a Real Madrid player, and hopefully he'll be as good. As you can see, he's played 24 matches, 2 goals, 10 assists from right back. That's absolutely fantastic. And you see what the stats I've given him. It would make him, if not the best right back in the game, just behind Team of the Year Trent. Now into the first of the centre backs, we're going to start off with Mats Hummels. Of course, he has been the most consistent over the last couple of years, playing for Bayern Munich, Dortmund multiple times, and I think he definitely deserves one. He's had multiple informs and also had a lot of Team of the Year nominee cards. And you can see the stats I've given him, still won't make it over 70 pace. I think he has only made it over 70 pace once in his team this season, 2 years ago for Bayern Munich. But at the end of the day, for a centre back, he has an amazing goal ratio, assists, and also clearances, which is something you would definitely expect with Hummels, because he is not the fastest. So in real life, he can just get the ball away for Dortmund, who's had an actual amazing season. Dortmund, like RB Leipzig and many other teams. And we're going to go to the next one, is a player who I didn't really know before researching this, of course, for the video, is Alverdi. And looking at his stats, he's had an absolute amazing season for Mönchengladbach. I'm pretty sure. I'm not amazing with the Bundesliga names, but he's had an amazing season. Also gets a strong link with Kanji. So if you had that 88 Kanji, which I did do a player review on, you can definitely hope to get this card. Now on to Pavard, of course, and he's been playing many games at right back for Bayern Munich, as they don't have a great right back. So that's why I put Pavard position change to a right back. Also looks like an absolute crazy card. Of course, pace could be a bit better, but maybe just put an anchor on him. It would be a really good card. Now we move on to left back, and when we were talking about pace, we didn't mention this Haustenberg, who's had an amazing season for RB Leipzig, and RB Leipzig in general have had a really good season. And Haustenberg has been very consistent. I remember last year he also got team of the season, and this year I can definitely see him getting one again. You can see his key pass is 28, which is really important for a defender. And yeah, now we're moving into the first of the midfielders. I'm going to start off with Witsel. Of course, he had that Footmas card earlier in the year, and this card would be a massive upgrade to his normal one. 82 pace, 83 shooting, an absolute fantastic card. I can't wait for this one to come out, and it's guaranteed there's not many players that are better than him in his position this year anyway. And we can see the next one is Joshua Kimmich, and of course another position change one. He's been playing CDM for Bayern Munich, as Pavard has been playing right back for them, so it's kind of worked out for him, because Kimmich is a big passer on the ball, good at dribbling, maybe not the best at defending, and he's got not the best physical, but that's why he'd be playing CDM. That's why I would give him a CDM card. Looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait for this one to come out. Now onto another player who I didn't know maybe the best about, is Zakaria. And you can just look at his stats. 87% accuracy in his passes, 11 key passes, and of course you don't know what key passes is maybe that was the assist before the assist, maybe an assist in general, or just a really good pass that can set up a goal, and he's got quite a few of them, so that's an absolute guarantee. Unlike this Havertz, because if you look at Havertz's stats, 5 goals, 4 assists in 21 matches isn't the most impressive, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't get one, but Havertz has just been such an amazing card in all year, so I would hope he gets one. but his FUT birthday did come out, so, and it would be a close rating, so maybe it won't come out. Now onto a card that I can guarantee coming out is Marco Reus. Now Marco Reus has had an amazing season since he's come to Germany. Of course, he's played so many games for Dortmund, captained them to so many finals. Sadly, not won any, but you can see 19 matches, 11 goals, 5 assists, 83% pass accuracy. He's always a guarantee in the Bundesliga team of the season if he's not injured anyway. And I can't wait for this one to come out. It looks like a really, really good card. Now on to the next one. We're going to have a Müller, who, of course, maybe not the best in FIFA, but in real life, he is absolutely class. Of course, he's been playing as a cam instead of a centre forward striker he has been playing in the past. You can see that's why he hasn't got as many goals, but 5 goals still for cam is really, really impressive. And then 10 assists that's the main stat. 10 assists, 5 goals in 24 matches. Of course, the games haven't even finished. That's why it's not as impressive as you would expect. Now on to the first of the attackers, really attackers, is Sancho, Jadon Sancho. He is, of course, the England superstar, the one that everyone expects to become the future of England, and maybe also getting a transfer this year. So this could be the last Dortmund card he does get. But anyways, this card looks absolutely fantastic and a guaranteed, again, 14 goals, 14 assists. Definitely deserves this one. Now, a bit of a weird one is Nkunku. I've given him a position change to a left mid. Why? Because he's been playing left mid, and you can see on his stats, 4 goals, okay, maybe not that impressive, but for a left mid that's decent, and then 14, count it, 12 assists, which is absolutely fantastic for any player, let alone someone who's just had a position change to a left mid. And the stats maybe are not as good as a left mid, so you can just maybe play him as a centre mid. Now on to Gnabry. Gnabry, of course, has already had a Player of the Month and has played absolutely fantastic in the Champions League against Tottenham, against anyone they play. Absolutely annihilates them, so definitely deserves one. And I can really see this card being really usable because Gnabry's Player of the Month wasn't as good for me anyway, but this card with the big pace upgrade, you can definitely see it happening. Now on to the main man, Lewandowski, and hopefully this card could be 99 rated, but just because I know it's EA and they always want to scam everyone, I think it would be 98. That's why I've given him a 98, but a 99 would definitely be deserved. Also definitely believe that he was robbed of getting a Team of the Year, so this would be his almost sacrifice to get one. Now of course, look at his goals to game ratio, 23 to 25, absolutely fantastic. And we talked about RB Leipzig earlier, and also transfers earlier. Someone who can be getting a transfer hopefully to Liverpool this year is Timo Werner, who's had an absolutely fantastic season for Leipzig, and the future, of course, for Germany as well, as they haven't had the best of strikers. They've had more hold-up strikers like Müller, like Klose, like Mario Götze, but he is the future, and he looks like a really, really promising player. And at striker, key pass is 35, is one of the best I've seen in the Europe. So 35 key passes is an absolutely fantastic player for the Bundesliga. Anyway, the future of the Bundesliga in general. And I can't wait for this one to come out. I've always had his Player of the Month and has been absolutely fantastic. Now, we're talking about future cards, and this is definitely Erling Haaland, the best player possibly in Europe this right now. Of course, he's had the best season, and okay, you might be thinking he hasn't played 21 matches for Dortmund. No, but for his other club, RB Salzburg, he has played 21 matches, and he has scored 25 goals combined, and I reckon 5 or 6 of those goals were for Dortmund in, I reckon, 3 or 4 games, which just shows how good he is and how lethal he is in front of goal. And that card will probably cost 2 million coins, so I can't see getting it, but hopefully pack one, and also gets really good links to Ødegaard if he still had that card. Now on to another player which I didn't know he had such a good season, and for Werner Bremen, and I didn't really know much about him. I knew he had that shapeshifter's card, but Rashica, who's had an alright season for them, and you can see 7 goals, 3 assists. Okay, that's quite average, but then you see dribbles, success is 41, and I'm pretty sure that's the second best in the Bundesliga, just behind Sancho. So that just shows he's had a decent season. Also, they need to add some, maybe not as meta cards, because everyone wants to pack them. So this is one you'll probably pack very often. So that's why I put him in, because it's something EA will definitely do, knowing how they are. Now, knowing EA, they're going to put another rubbishy card in, is Volland. Of course, Volland maybe not the most meta card in this year, but he has had an amazing season for them and up there with their best players. And also, if Havertz does get a team the season, this would be a nice strong link as well. You see 22 games played, 9 goals, 7 assists. It looks quite good, quite solid for a team of the season. Anyway, these were my predictions. Comment below which leagues you want to see next, and that'll be all from me. Peace.